This segment of Panther Sports Talk is brought to you by CFU, the power of service.
Welcome to Panther Sports Talk. Sit down with Coach Mark Farley as we recap another Missouri Valley football game. Went down to the wire, 1 point, 39-38 in overtime. Initial reaction on just the way you guys fought in that game and that 1 point overtime loss on the road.
Played hard, man. We got down 14. Then they came back, really played exceptional football, got the kickoff return, had big plays on special teams, big plays on offense, 2-minute drive to put us in position to win the first time through. And it was a very good football game, and we played hard.
21 unanswered points, was it, that you were rattled off and to get back into the game and take the lead?
Yeah, we did, right? Scored right there before halftime. That was big. And then coming out of the second half, that's what we had the ball and had the wind on top of that. So we went down and scored there. And then got up 21 and actually should have been up by 14 when, that ball across the middle that we didn't make the play on.
So I see it in the NFL, I see it in college all the time. Guys, teams giving up and when you dig a hole. Talk about the fact that dealing with adversity right now, this team, from everything that I'm seeing, is fighting to the bitter end. And how proud are you of those guys?
Oh, absolutely. There's no team that I've ever been a part of that would do that. All right, no team. All right, take it to the bank, and especially this one. So they battle hard.
Offensively, made a switch at quarterback, and were you happy with Dunn?
Well, originally it wasn't a switch. He got hurt.
Okay.
So he just dressed out just for show. Okay. Because we didn't want to show our hand early, but he got hurt, and so he was out the last play of the game of the previous game. So he's done for the season. And so Aiden was the guy we went with, and Aiden did a really good job.
What do you like about Aiden?
What I like from the beginning is he's a competitor. He's a winner. He goes out there he communicates well. He's got that grit to him, that personality to him that brings everybody up. And things that we said before, if you're going to battle, you need a leader to battle with, and he's a leader to battle with.
Hudson had a big day of over 100 yards receiving. He has that big play potential too.
Yes, and he's exceptional. I mean, he's been that way since the day he walked in the door. His consistency, his same thing. He's got that grittiness to him, that leadership ability of how I play, how I practice. This is what it is. It doesn't matter my record nor my number of catches or targets. This is how I play every down.
We're seeing a lot of younger underclassmen this season step into roles due to injuries and some other things. And how do you prepare the guys for the brightness of those lights on game day?
Well, you try to get them ready, just prepared, and then you got to deal with how they perform. But yeah, this year's been just one of those years that every week we get dealt a different hand of players. So you try to puzzle that and piece that together so you get a unit. And then sometimes you get some glitches, but they've actually battled through a lot of those. And on Saturday, I thought, you got a new quarterback. We've lost 3 or 4 receivers along the line. So now we're throwing to even Tay Norman made a play the other day. That was a big play. So, receivers was a deep position coming into the season. Now it's one of our leaner positions.
And that's one of the things with recruiting, like sometimes you just recruit the kid, the athlete, and then you find a spot for them once they get here. Talk about the intangibles you're looking for when you are in the recruiting process to bring guys here so that you might be able to move them either to offense or defense or shift them around.
Here's been the key to, I believe, my success here in recruiting is, one, go get the competitor, go get the attitude, go get the intangible. Mm-hmm. You got to have the frame. Now that's something you look for, and that's kind of something that you get. That's the experience of being in the game. But you look for the frame, but you're going to get the attitude. You're going to get the personality, and then I take the best player available, and then try to make the offense and defense meet the best players that we've recruited, and put them in the best role, play to their strength, instead of being hard-headed that this is all we're going to play.
All right, we'll have more with Coach Farley right after this here on Panther Sports Talk.
Keep it here for more Panther Sports Talk.